RSC, welcome back. We are going from the worst tier to the greatest tier of all time. We have an amateur matchup for you, and we have a new caster. Not Zohan. How you doing?
Well, it's Zohan, but it's not Zohan. Yes, I'm gonna say it now that I'm at least getting it, being able to say it on this side of the table now, since everybody else makes a joke. But what's not gonna be a joke at this match, honestly, because there's a little bit on the line right now, and I've casted this before, and last time that I watched this, it was an absolute blast to watch this, and I think this is gonna be all the more fun with a little bit more pressure on this match, honestly, which could honestly, this being the best tier, honestly could provide some really interesting results, and I'm interested to see what's possible. Because after that premier pinch, again, anything's going to be possible right about now.
Absolutely. So we do have the Hyenas coming up against the Aloof Goofs. We're going to start off looking at some team stats. Then we're going to look at some player stats. And then I'll let you fill the crowd in on what's going on with these playoffs. But jumping into the team stats, I mean, I'll let you take this over, but oh, baby.
No, I mean, just from the last time I watched this, to even now, I mean, you're still seeing an absolute dominant lead from Hyenas right now, the 38-10 standings record, while you got Aloof Goof sitting on the other side right now with that 22-25. Right now, that magic number for Aloof is going to be at least 24 wins right now, so they need at least two tonight gets them into playoffs on a tiebreaker versus, I believe it's Shadows. And so right now, Aloof Goofs just need those two more wins, and right now they're going to need to get as many goals against Hyenas as possible because that's going to at least put Hyenas on their back foot. And Hyenas again coming into this on a very number one spot. They're just fighting to have some fun. They're just playing to get some goals and get some clips, but they still also want to get to the 4-0 if they can because if they did it before, they'll want to do it again.
No, absolutely. And you talk about a team that needs to put up goals against the Hyena as well. Good luck. Hyenas have only given up 70 goals this entire season, plus 113 goal differential is absolutely wild.
I did not notice that math on that, but that is incredible, honestly.
And let's look at these
They've
players, and you'll see it's not just one person, but there is one person or one player here. Names right on the top of the list. Zero Funds has played all 48 games, 85 goals on 187 shots. Is this person a human? I don't know.
We don't know, honestly, but Zero Funds has got the bag because he's putting up at least 45% shooting percentage, putting absolute work. But we, at least on Hyenas, have a main three with Boa, Slim, Funds, taking more of a main lead right now. We got Calendar. Always kind of, you could always consider the fourth to be that mental coach sometimes to kind of rally everybody back together and keep their heads together. But everybody's going to be able to participate, and even on Aloof Goof's side, because they can kind of rotate this roster. They got a 40 games with Rich Rowland, 41 with Anderpants, and everybody's putting up numbers right now. But you're seeing Rich kind of being that more offensive guy with 94 shots and a higher shooting percentage than some of the rest of the guys. But everybody's going to need to put in work, and I'm hoping to see that all these guys put in some work tonight, and hopefully again put Hyenas on a back foot.
And tell you what, a little more TechFour lore.
Oh,
I
absolutely.
drafted Polar Bear in season 16. I drafted only Slim in season 18 or 17 or one of those seasons. Whatever it was, I drafted Slim at some point.
One of them.
Yeah. Looks like we do have our teams coming into the lobby. And Aloof Goofs, here's your shot on stream Monday nights. Needs to take two games to continue playing in playoffs. For anybody wondering, those AMI playoffs, the AMI championship is this Wednesday, and it'll be right on RSC Solar as well. So come back Wednesday to see who takes the championship.
I'll be back for that, and that's going to be an absolute blast to watch. I myself have been in the Emmy finals many seasons ago, 10 seasons ago, if I'm thinking correctly. Too many, but everybody's always fighting to get back there, and it'll be interesting to be on this side of the desk as well. But speaking on being on this side of the desk, I think we're going to be getting into the game here.
Oh, absolutely. That opening kickoff sometimes can really start off seeing who has the momentum. MrAnderpants has the momentum, gets the touch over the defender after the demo. Demo Zero Fun says, I don't care who you are, I don't care how many goals you are. Flicks it over his teammate and puts it back in the net, and Aloof Goofs is here to play.
That's got to feel good, honestly, getting that straight off the kickoff goal. Because, I mean, heading into this game, you're getting in your head a little bit. You're thinking about, all right, again, you got to get as many games on this as possible. But if they take this one game at a time, I think Aloof Goofs is going to have a fun time with it, and I think they could put up some good numbers. I think this is going to be entertaining.
And talking about good numbers, shout out to Mayor in the chat, Hyenas GM here. Oh, that one almost went in. Looks like we have to keep count of Zero Fun's goals. Looks like if he gets 12 goals, he will tie the amateur record from season 13. These Aloof Goofs really kind of targeting Zero Funds in the bump game. Try to keep him off the ball as much as possible.
What I've said before about, honestly, this Hyenas team is you got to shut down Zero Funds because he's smart with how he plays. And honestly, in amateur, if you can just be in the right place at the right time and just kind of trust your teammates at this point in time, it's going to do you wonders. And you're just always constantly seeing him in those right spots. So if you can just get a little bump, throw him off his game a little bit, I mean, that's going to buy time and get everybody in a little bit more of a comfortable position, possibly, as you get at least Dracula trying to buy everybody a bit of time getting that play, but you get Underpants at least following that back up, trying to get a ball straight into mid. Do we get not a shot just yet.
Looked like an opportunity there, but now opportunity the other way. Zero Funds takes it up. It's going to fall right in front of that net. No one able to shoot on it. Slim's going to come up, and Calendar, tell you what, he is their fourth man. He is their bench player, but this makes 8 games played for him with 8 goals, hitting that 8 goals or that goal a game streak, and still shooting 50% on the season. So call him the fourth if you will, but he's no slouch, that's for sure. Slim's
that's
up.
what you call a super sub, as you get Slim taking it. We got a super sub, but you can't forget about Slim. So, well, some shit. Please stand up right there.
And looks like Zero Funds wanted that. Says, I want the record, Slim. Hit that a little slower for me next time. Oh, man. But love seeing all these players come out and play. But, of course, seeing players that used to be on my franchise as well is really nice. So, love seeing Slim out here. Zero Funds looks to put a shot on. It's going to be a little off. Still looking to do something with this ball in the corner. Gets 50'd out by Rich. Calendar puts it up high. Underpants doesn't have the boost. Dracula able to come across, though, and clear that one out. Calendar is going to turn around. Puts it center. Zero Funds smartly turning away from that. Knows he was beat on it. But does turn here. Ball's going to be high. It's going to come down. Looks like he's going to try to shoot it. Gets a pass. And Calendar, no longer a goal per game a player. He just gets his second in this game number 1. 3-1 lead for the Hyenas.
At this point in time, I'm starting to wonder if Zero Funds is trying to encroach on another record as well. If Mayor's right about what his stats are right there, but at this point in time, they're sharing the. You know what? I spoke too soon. I don't want to call that a caster's curse, but I spoke too soon, my friend.
I don't know. I think Zero Funds just going for every record. He'll pass it. He'll shoot it. It don't matter. It all.
Utility man, he surely is.
So we have 5 more assists for Zero Funds and 11 more goals. That's possible. This is the last match day of the season. Zero Funds looking for another pass here. Ball is high. Slim is up. Underpants able to clear that one away. Roland gets a touch. Slim's going to be able to turn on this and grab it. No boost, though. Only going to be able to look for some sort of pass. Looking for a 50, actually. Smart play there. I sneezed. Ugh.
Now we're getting at least Rich rolling, trying to get at least a little bit of pressure. Aloof Goofs trying to put another one, not in. Oh, come on, we're getting it just sitting there right at the corner. Everybody's trying to put it just in the right direction. Unfortunate pop out, but
Calendar with the shot. Is it on? No, just off the corner. Good opportunity there. Good shot, too. Good clear. Zero funds. Staying with this one. Looking for a pass. Gets it over. No one there to shoot it, though. Probably going to turn here when he gets the opportunity. Nope, he's going to leave it for Slim. Slim's going to turn. Zero funds. Gets a floater. Underpants. Unfortunate flip, but Dracula able to save that one away. Zero funds. Puts it center. Underpants clears it out. Dracula's on ball. Calendar gets a touch, but it is dangerous. Zero funds with a little touch. Rich doesn't have a lot of boost. Is able to get up and get a touch there. Still dangerous here. Ball's going to clear out. Underpants jumping up, keeping it in. Nice touch there. Nice pass. And he gets it by Mr. Underpants. Gets the second goal and also his second goal of this game, number 1. Great pass by Dracula.
There's nothing aloof about these goofs. These guys are trying to put as much power into this game right now. Pulling this within a two-goal deficit, but we got 30 seconds. And again, I always say, well, forever say it. They don't say this is Rocket League for no reason. And again, anything can happen even in 30 seconds.
Oh, absolutely. He just looked Slim going for a demo. Not able to get it there, but does break up some time, and Zero Funds gets his second goal of this game, second goal of tonight. Just pounces on this ball. Turns. Calendar would have got it as well, it looks like.
Zero Funds definitely is not looking to share right now. He's done his sharing. Now he's trying to get getting his stats right now.
I get it. Ooh, nice touch there. This ball is dangerous, and Dracula able to pounce on it and gets it in the back of the net. Looks like Underpants did get the original touch. Gets credited with the assist there. Beats 2 of them. These Aloof Goofs, man. I know they're outpowered by Hyenas if you look at the stats, but they're playing well.
No, you're absolutely seeing these guys. They have the right ideas at times. They're just not getting the right touches, and even right there, they have the right idea with where they needed to be, but just didn't get that touch right there. It just pops up and just slips right behind them.
And that was Zero Fun's second assist too. You're looking at 4 more for the record. 2 seconds left in this game, number 1. Of course, the only record that Aloof Goofs care about is their own. 3 games left of their season. They have to find a way to win 2 of them.
This game was an absolute just domination from Hyenas. They're not playing for an extra the number 1 spot right now. They already have that secured. So they're getting the stats, they're getting the records, they're trying to add to their just outrageously amazing season right now, because you got 2 goals from Funds, 2 from Cal, 2 from Slim, with 6 goals, 10 shots across the team in itself. I mean, everybody's getting involved, and Aloof Goofs is trying to get everybody involved right now, but at least Underpants putting 2 goals up on 4 shots, and everybody's trying to put in that shift, but who's going to put in that bigger shift heading into game 2, you think, honestly, Tech?
You know, I think looking at the stats, you're gonna say Rich is probably that one you want to see kind of pop off a little bit. I've watched some of their games on stream before. I've seen him do some crazy stuff, and I know this is a team that they all can get it done. But you know, if you can get a little bit more out of Rich here, I think you're really looking at a potential steal of 2 games.
No, and again, Aloof Goof's got to take this one game at a time. I mean, obviously that first game is going to hit the morale a little bit, but you still got 3 more games to go. You got less. There's less chance, but maybe Hyenas take their foot off the gas a little bit, and maybe after one of the games they're not pushing as much, but we'll see what honestly happens because we're starting game 2. Getting Underpants putting a little bit of pressure right immediately on Hyenas. Rich trying to get involved as well, getting that 50.
Underpants with a
putting
shot.
on. Oh.
Dracula puts it up high, looking for a bump. Not quite able to get it. Underpants gets 50'd there. Rich, just like he was listening to me, he's on that ball. But Zero Fun's able to clear that one out. Does get mid boost as well. Dracula's waiting for it. Zero Funds goes over his head. Slim, not with the touch you'd want either. Zero Funds does get the demo, though. Owen gets the bump, but it doesn't matter, because Rich jumps in. And just like game number 1, you have the Aloof Goofs taking the early lead.
MrAnderpants getting bumped straight into the air. He had the perfect place to watch that as Rich just comes in and places that top left away from everybody. That could not have been more beautifully done.
Oh, absolutely. And it looks like Dracula's going to see if he can do something to continue this lead. Gets the shot. Slim able to save it, though. Underpants forced to turn. Does get a touch here. He's going to stay on it. Looking for some sort of pass. Rolls up over 1. Dracula keeping it in. This pressure is in this Hyena zone. Rich coming across, a little miscommunication there. That's okay. Rich now taking control of this ball. Gonna try to again here. Grabs the boost instead. Dracula puts a high ball out. Rich is up. MrAnderpants gonna grab it. Self pass to himself. Fun's able to clear it off, but does get demoed for it. Rich keeping this one in. Calendar not able to get the touch. No boost here from Rich. Does get a touch. Oh, shot opportunity not quite there, but this is still dangerous as Dracula gets one in. Zero Fun's hitting his own teammate, unfortunately. Doesn't have a lot of boost here. And Rich takes the one right in front of him. Dracula clears it off. Calendar forced to do something. Hits it up in the air. Slim's up. So is Rich. Ball's going to come back out. Dracula does get a nice touch off the wall. No one center, though. As we are looking at Zero Fun's trying to make history. Gets the ball center. Calendar coming up. Not able to put that one in the net, though. Nice save by Rich. And tell you what, these Aloof Goofs, they still look good to me.
Oh, you're starting to see a more composed Aloof Goofs, honestly. Again, they're not exactly aloof. They're not very lazy. These guys are on top of Hyenas right now in every way, shape, or form. Hyenas is kind of watching Aloof Goofs and trying to see where Aloof Goofs are making the mistakes now, and because the Hyenas is usually trying to just put the extra pressure on, trying to send all 3, but you're getting Aloof Goofs just catching them out right now, and that one play as well. I mean, they didn't like how that played out. Something happened with the mental, it feels like.
Oh, absolutely. We'll keep an eye on that as this series continues, especially this game continues. We've now gone 3 minutes into game number 2, and no goals from Hyenas. Only the goal. Oh, I was almost going to say only the 2 goals, but only the goal so far for Aloof Goofs. Great opportunity there, though. Dracula keeping this ball dangerous. Underpants actually gets beat up by Slim coming off the wall there. Rich gonna get by a couple, gets it up over Zero Funds and the self bump. Oh, MrAnderpants, no! Just misses the net there. Had a great opportunity. Still have the lead though. They're gonna keep pushing. The ball's rolling in. It's gonna get in. Rich with the slow bouncer. All of a sudden, Aloof Goofs has a 2-goal lead. Only a minute 19 left. We know Hyenas can put up those goals in any amount of time. But the way these Aloof Goofs are playing right now, so, and I don't know. I don't know if Hyenas are coming back here.
And this game, with how these things are rolling at this point in time, I don't know. Rich is rolling. That was no Rick roll, no troll. That beautiful play, honestly. And this has got to be one of those really feel-good moments right now for Aloof Goofs, because starting off with that first game, that was really at least a lot closer than they were probably expecting, and now heading into having the second game with a 2-0 lead as we got 50 seconds winding down. I mean, if they can close this out with this 2-0, I mean, This has got to be good for the morale. And now you
Ooh,
get Zero
caster
Funds.
curse.
Yep.
Oh man, Zero Funds
confirming
jumps
that.
over the top of Rich, gets it in. And that's goal number 3, looking at 9 more for the record. More importantly, looking for 1 more to tie this game up. Zero Funds, Dracula. Dracula gets the better end of that one. The Calendar, Rich able to clear that one out. Zero Funds puts that one on net. Is there somebody there? Yes. Group save there. Looks like Rich Rollins going to be the one getting credit for it. This is dangerous. 2 players, not any boost. Well, what a demo by Dracula on the back end. And Rich is going to take control of this. Zero Funds pressing now. Knows he needs to score. Got 10 seconds left in this game. Anderpants looking for a clear. Doesn't quite get it. Slim's going to go across. Zero Funds looking for a pass. Calendor's up. Oh, and it gets dunked out by Dracula. And Aloof Goofs is going to take their first game.
What a dunk. I did not expect that at the very end, but again, Aloof Goofs being able to close this out. I will take the blame, Aloof, for that goal. I cast a curse that for that moment. But great game, honestly, turning this around and getting to 2-1. Aloof Goofs just seemed a little bit more composed when they were playing, a little bit more like they were letting Hyenas come to them and make the mistakes. And honestly, at this point in time, that is a great performance, and I'm interested to see how game 3 rolls out. But what do you think turned around Tech for them?
You know, I'm not even going to say what turned around in that game. What I'm going to say is what is going to turn around here is that pressure knob has just turned up to 11 now for the Aloof Goofs. Getting that first win now puts them in position where they only need 1 more to make playoffs tonight. They got 2 chances at it, but a lot of people counted them out coming into this game. Well, now they have that shot, and they have the chance to prove everyone wrong. We'll see if they can get it.
At this point in time, I don't know what to say about this. Aloof Goofs, they have to get 1 more. There's a part of me that wishes I could just be in that VC and hearing what their comms sound like, because when those moments come up, those VCs are those are loud, and even when you're at home, those are just competitive filled. Honestly, everybody's doing whatever they can to get into this, and right now, we're gonna see Aloof Goofs trying to keep themselves in this as we play this out.
Rich taking it slow there. Underpants gonna leave it for Dracula. A little bit of nerves you can tell already. A little bit of hesitation, a little bit of overcommits on the side of the Aloof Goofs with the ball in their corner. But they'll get that figured out, I'm sure. Calendar, though, with a shot, but a better save by Underpants. However, Slim's still there, still dangerous, gets the goal. Oh, what a save there. But Slim, with the air roll shot, able to get a bouncer right over the top of Dracula.
Not ideal, but we get Dracula taking that kickoff at least. Getting a little bit of pressure, get a double commit coming out of that as well. But starting to get a little rich, trying to drive in. Not getting that touch. What are we starting to see right now? We're getting everybody kind of bunching up on Hyenas in the back end right there. Dracula coming in out of nowhere, putting that off post.
Good clear there by Zero Funds as well. Yeah, do you see a lot of bunching up from both teams now? I think those nerves have really kind of skyrocketed a bit. Rich with a great touch. 2 players up. Rich waiting, not quite able to get to it, but this is dangerous. Zero Funds does get the shot, and that looks like it is going to go in unless Underpants... No, it does go in. And that is 8 away from the record now. Starting to look like that might be too many, but there's always a chance.
Always.
Rich gets the touch over there. No one there to shoot it, though. Slim's going to put that one back up. Zero Funds is there. Dracula Jumps over the top of him, clears it out though. A little fake there by Rich. Rich gonna stay on this one. Puts it over. Calendar keeps it up in the air. A little bit of a double commit there. Underpants trying to keep this one in. Aloof Goofs looking to find something here, get a goal on the board so they can at least get something there. And Rich does find it. Great pass by Dracula off the corner, and Rich goes up, grabs that one, puts it underneath Slim, and now we're just within one goal again.
Did we undo the caster curse? Because you were just talking about that, and that happens. Because I mean, that's just what I saw, honestly, and heard. But hey, we got a Aloof Goofs sticking in this 0 funds. I thought it was going off ceiling for a second. Oh my! What amateur has turned into. Would not have expected that, but would not have been surprised either. Rich rolling, trying to sneak up there, get that 50, but not getting that bite. Honestly, Slim running out of boost, but trying to just provide a 50. Unlucky 50 watching.
Funds is there. Smartly gonna wait here. Didn't want to get dunked. Looking for something. Ball's up in the air. Underpants are gonna go for it. Rich gets another touch. No shot coming out though. Dracula didn't have the boost to go in. Actually missed that boost as well. Goes back and gets it. Gets a touch. Gonna bounce under one. This is dangerous. Slim, not with the clear you'd like. Underpants puts it up high. And it's not gonna go in. It is gonna go in. We have a tie game.
Off crossbar, dropping straight down. Those moments you just hate because you're just sitting there watching that on the line for both sides. One's trying to save that as much as possible. The other one's just trying to slam that still in net. Just trying to get that millimeter of the ball just past the net.
Oh, and Slim just misses that ball there. That was an opportunity. And it goes the other way! Underpants, the hero, puts this one out. What a weird touch. And just gets that one on.
Pants are on fire. Andrew, your pants are on fire. What in the world?
Oh man, that's 3 unanswered goals for these Aloof Goofs. Now keep in mind too, if they are able to get these 2 wins, and they get another one from Dracula. If they are able to get these 2 wins to make playoffs, Wednesday in semifinals they play none other than the Hyenas. Oh. And I know if you're the Hyenas, you want to just win these games so you don't have to play this team again.
Shadows right now are the Hyenas' biggest fan because they want Hyenas to take this game off of them. They wanted to take it to a game 4 and put a little bit more pressure on, but Aloof Goofs putting 4 up right now is an absolute sight, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Seriously. Slim is going to get to clear high off the backboard. He even gets the double there. That's something you didn't see in amateur back in the day.
Oh,
another thing you didn't see in amateur back in the day is MrAnderpants jumping from midfield.
Oh, as you were saying,
I guess he hit that himself.
Well, maybe not double, but what in the world? Okay, the revert that we've uncast a curse and then just I don't know what in the world is going on, but Aloof Goofs are just on fire.
You've said it. These goofs are not aloof. They're here to play. Dracula looking for another one. 0 funds. Trying to get something, but Underpants has his number right now. Shot coming out, not able to get it in. Dracula, though, looking for a pass up. Slim, gonna knock it away for a second. Dracula has it. 0 funds taking control of this one. Puts that one up high. He's gonna get some opportunity here. Still a minute left of this game, remember. But Dracula able to clear that one out. Looks like Rich is going to take over just for now. Does get a bump on 0. Underpants hits the double. Puts it up high. That might even be on net, honestly. Is it? No, just up. That was close. 40 seconds remain. Rich gets the bump there. Dracula's going to jump on it. Underpants wants to go up. 0 funds. Clears that one away, though. Rich looking for a pass. Oh, almost had the air dribble. Just didn't have the boost. These goofs, man.
They're not goofing, but Slim wanting to get back on the tally, getting one more for the board, honestly.
And Zero Funds with the assists. Would somehow have to get 3 in the next game. Needs the playmaker to tie the record, but it's possible. More importantly, these Goofs can survive another 15 seconds. They're going to playoffs. Zero Funds with the shots. What a save by Dracula there. And that is the end of game number 3. Aloof Goofs up in this series 2-1. Not anything you expected to come out of here. Anybody expected to come out of here. But they are on fire and they're going to playoffs.
That's got to be a good feel-good moment because, I mean, heading into this game 4, they're still going to want to grab that 3-1. They're still going to want to keep that momentum because that's going to at least put Hyenas, again, on a back foot heading into playoffs because their first-round match is likely going to be Hyenas, and they'll play the winner of the 2 to 3 seed likely. And, I mean, if you can put Hyenas in an uncomfortable position heading into that match after the first time they played getting swept, I mean, that's going to make for an all the more interesting semifinal for them, hopefully.
No, absolutely. And Underpants there, 661 points, 3 goals, the assist, 2 saves on 5 shots. That's a stat line. That's a stat line against any team. But when you do that against the Hyenas, oh, man.
There was a reason I was saying, Andrew, your pants are on fire. Because, I mean, he just was going. Could not be stopped.
We'll jump into game number 4 here. Our playoffs are locked in now. So you don't have that to play for. But I know these Goofs want to come out and try to win the series and win this game number 3. Zero Funds still looking for some records. Hyenas definitely don't want to lose this series. And Calendar starts off 4 seconds into game number 4. Gets the shot to take the early lead.
Calendar didn't need to make it any more difficult than it needed to be, just putting that straight away from everybody. While not getting much playing time during the regular season, you gotta say it's just been putting an absolute shift in with this roster, and sounds like it is true that both teams are missing a player, but I mean Calendar has been putting in a shift right now better than I think maybe they were expecting themselves, but this is a shift in a series that they got to be proud of regardless.
No, absolutely. You are right there. Rich Dracula getting the save away from Zero Funds there. Slim looking for something. Calendar. There's another opportunity here. Rich is going to clear that one out. Probably going to try to stay on it. Yep. Gets a touch. Zero Funds clears that one out, though. He's going to have to turn off. Underpants stays on it. Dracula is going to be the next one in. Couple misses there. A little unfortunate. Rich puts that one center. Bump on the back end, though. So no shot coming out. Dracula does now get the boost. Ball's up high. Underpants going to beat Zero Funds there. And that net's open. Can Funds get there? Beat Slim. My fault. Zero Funds with a great save. Calendar gets it around 1. Underpants, though, has control of this. Slim looking to get a clear. Dracula says no. Gets a bump as well, but Calendar is there. Underpants maybe looking for a shot now. Has the floater. Zero Funds able to clear that one away. Calendar has some space. Keeps popping it up, but does turn off. It's going to leave it for Sim. Little miscommunication there. Calendar grabs this. Puts it up off the left wall. Doesn't have any boost. Gets the bump, though. Slims up. Looking for a pass. Rich gets a little bit of a touch there. Keeps it a little dangerous. Calendar is going to come up, get a clear. No, Rich is going to get a huge dunk and does that one bounce in. It is close. It's still dangerous. Underpants not able to get it past Calendar. Rich, though, puts it up high. Slim looking for something. Does get a touch, but Underpants keeping this dangerous. Rick's there. Calendar. Dracula. Zero Funds has to wait for it. Does get bumped, but still does go up. Gets one touch. Calendar next on it. Gets over 1. Slim's going to get a shot. Dracula, not the clear he wanted, but a little unfortunate miscommunication there. Does not get that shot on. Zohan, what are you seeing here?
I'm honestly just seeing a lot of throw ball right now. Everybody's just trying to buy time for each other because everybody's boost drained. These guys are running out of boost really quickly, and which is honestly, these guys are all having the right idea, but it's almost like they're playing with more pressure on this game than there needs to be. But you know what? Never mind. As I start, I was about to say if I just cursed it again and there was going to be a goal, then that was going to be another interesting time. I was going to need you to uncast a curse at some point, but
you know, I think I'm just going to let my curses stick.
You have the good curse. I'm still working on mine.
Anderpants taking control of this one. Gets the fake around Kalendor as well. Kalendor expected him to jump there. He's going to get another touch, get it behind Zerofunds, but Slim able to jump in there. Zerofunds takes it off the top of, I think that was Rich. Dracula. Next on this ball. Does get a touch. Zerofunds with a shot. Anderpants says no. Zerofunds again. Anderpants still in this corner. Rich. Actually, everyone's in this corner. There's a party in this corner. But the ball isn't there anymore as it gets pinched all the way out. Dracula? Puts a touch on. Ball's going to come a little bit fast here. Anderpants able to run it down. Can he get back to this ball? Looking for the pads.
Oh no! Yes!
Dracula's there!
Dracula!
Heartbreak! And then all of a sudden it didn't matter anymore.
The demo on Fun shutting him down. Dracula, right place, right time, right off of Anderpants. Anderpants, he can shoot, he can pass, he can do it all too. Anderpants is going to be a player to watch heading into playoffs for Hyenas as they get to play these guys next round, honestly. And not next round, but this next match day.
Anderpants up again. Gets the bouncer. Is it on net? It is not, but it is dangerous, and there is still 3 players there, including Anderpants himself.
Oh, Ander, your pants are on fire. He can't be stopped.
Look at
Dropping that down.
Oh, and the placement away from all 3 of these Hyenas. Oh, man. Rich gets the demo on Zerofunds. Dracula not able to get the touch there. It is dangerous. Kalendor not able to put it on net, though. Rich has a little bit of space. Gets a nice 50 clear. Only 25 seconds left on the clock. As they are up, they don't need to score here, so just any big clear is always nice. Anderpants doesn't care. He wants to score. All 3 blue players in the corner. Slim gets a touch-up over Dracula. Anderpants gets the double. Dracula with a crazy pass. But Rich comes and bumps Anderpants, unfortunately. 2 seconds left. Ball's in the air. If it hits the ground, and it will, Aloof Goofs, after losing game 1, win the other 3 to take the 3-1 series win and go to playoffs. What a series.
Aloof, we said at the very beginning, needed 2 to just get the tiebreaker, and they had that. They came in and grabbed 3. Hyenas took a very dominant game 1, but Aloof Goofs, they definitely got underneath Hyena's skin, and that's going to make for an interesting Wednesday. Yes, they were down some people during tonight's match, but at the same time, Aloof Goofs had pressure on them. They were able to perform, and will they be able to perform on Wednesday when that match goes down? We have yet to see, but I'm going to be here for the amateur championship, and I'm going to be excited to see, hopefully, one of these rosters make it in here.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, man, that was fun casting. Big shout out to you, Zohan. Big shout out to MD, who was here earlier. Small shout out to HUD. He is a great producer who does everything behind the scenes. The only one that's able to do all of the replays and everything. But honestly, small shout out. We don't need his ego getting any bigger. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Thanks all the players for playing. If you want to see these AMI finals, which I know you do, Zohan, what time should they be tuning in on Wednesday?
It's going to be 10:50 Wednesday night. I'll be there. I'm trying to remember who else will be there as well. I do not have that schedule up right now, but I know it's going to be an absolute blast to watch. And the Emmy finals is always interesting. It is never it is never simple. It is never just boring. It is going to be an absolute shootout. And again, I'm interested to see who shows up there.
I know I'll be tuning in. Thank you guys all for watching, and I guess all I'm going to say is good night. We'll see you all on Wednesday.
Andrew, you're paying.
Try to win the series, win this game number 3. Zero Fun still looking for some records. Hyenas definitely don't want to lose this series, and Calendar starts off 4 seconds in the game. More unfortunate. Rich puts that one center. Bump on the back end, though, so no shot coming out. Dracula does now get the boost. Ball's up high. MrAnderpants going to beat Zero Funds there, and that net's open. Can Funds get there? With a touch there. Keeps it a little dangerous. Calendar is going to come up, get a clear. No, Rich is going to get a huge dunk, and does that one bounce in? It is close. It's still dangerous. MrAnderpants not able to get it past Calendar. Rich, though, puts it up high. Dracula puts a touch on. Ball's going to come a little bit fast here. MrAnderpants able to run it down. Can he get back to this ball? Looking for the pads.
Oh, no. Yes.
Dracula's there.
Dracula.
MrAnderpants up again. Gets the bouncer. Is it on net? It is not, but it is dangerous, and there is still 3 players there, including MrAnderpants himself.
Andrew, you're paying.
Try to win